I'm going to be doing something that's very, very common on this channel. I'm going to be talking about my mental health. You can click off this video right now. That's okay. Completely understand. Come back tomorrow if this isn't your type of thing. I just really need to confront this. It's tough. Something has been like weighing on me for the past few months, and I'm not going to get into it. I've already tried to deal with it. I've dealt with it in bad ways and good ways, and actually, I haven't dealt with it in good ways. I'm just trying to make myself feel better. I've just been dealing with it in a really bad way, and lately I just did the thing that I didn't want to do, and I confronted it, and it has gotten easier. A weight has been lifted, but whenever I hadn't confronted it, it was just so hard to continue with like vlogging and stuff because I haven't been well. It's always been in the back of my head, like nagging at me. Now, how does this fit into the vlog? How does this like come into it at all? I want to be better. I've finally hit the point where I feel that I'm beginning to get fulfillment from doing these. I'm really beginning to just appreciate life. Now, coming from a person who is deadly stressed out, that's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Like today, I drew a picture for the first time in like so long, and I'm so proud of that picture. It looks like Matt Smith in cartoon form. It was meant to be me, but I drew the nose and forehead too big, so Matt Smith, if you're watching, I drew a picture of you. And just doing dumb little shit like that, just like drawing, and I really feel like I've just fallen into my niche. It's like, it's like Tetris. You've got so many moving pieces and parts, and it's just sometimes they just fit together, and you get the little row, and then the row vanishes, and then you're like, yeah, points. Do you guys still remember Tetris? Am I old? I realize that a few of you are pretty young. Damn it. But you get what I mean. I've just been feeling like lately it's just been messy. I can't, as much as it pains me to say, days began to blur again, and the last time they did that I was not well. Days just began to turn into weeks, and weeks began to turn into months. Luckily I've fallen out of that. I've been able to distinguish days lately, like the past few days after confronting that thing. I've definitely gotten a lot better mentally, but I'm still really stressed out. I try not to look at the big picture, but in a lot of ways I feel like it's a bit like a camera. You see, a wide-angled lens, if you're holding it handheld, it looks kind of steady. But if you zoom the lens in to maybe 55mm or 70mm, and you're keeping your hands as steady as you can, because it's still very focused, it seems to be a lot shakier. And there it can be really chaotic. So me focusing dead on just like thinking of the thing right now has actually led to more stress. And that really wasn't what I was aiming for. But that was a byproduct of what I was pursuing. And I really realize now that looking at the big picture isn't as deadly as I thought it was going to be. I've been looking at the big picture, like I've been trying to do my finances and stuff, trying to figure out where I am this year and trying to figure out where I want to be next year. And I definitely don't want to be in this place next year. I want to be so much further ahead. I'll be 18 next year. One of my biggest prides and like one of the biggest things that I hold dear as a quality is I'm incredibly ambitious. I really want to make money. I want to be successful as soon as possible, and I will make sure that I do that. Like, I'm incredibly hardworking to a fault. And because of that ambition, I can get blinded to a lot of things, and that's one of my biggest downfalls also. So confronting what has been going on in my head has led me to ask myself more questions. And the more questions I seem to be asking, the more confused I seem to be getting. I get lost. Today just clicked. It just worked for some reason. It was a good day, and bad things happened in it, as bad things happen almost every day, but they didn't get to me as much as they would usually, and that's a big thing. I'm going to leave this one here. I just wanted to talk about it. If you're interested in my story and what I'm doing here in this channel, subscribe if you want to. It's totally up to you. It's free. I urge you to, because it helps my ego. Yeah, I just wanted to get on here and just share a little bit, because I feel like it's a good thing to do. So, thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, poke the like button in its belly button and punch the subscribe button in its B. I'll see you guys in the next one. From me to you, thanks so much for being here. Stay awesome. Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.